Now it's time to get saucy and get a little bit of debatey.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This segment right here is for the my people out there with the Twitter fingers. Guys like you that ain't got fingers at all.
You crazy.
All right.
You crazy.
You out here getting popped on a regular.
That's
all right.
That's a lot.
This segment right here is called Cheese or No Cheese, people.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to talk about a common topic. We got the MCS next week.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're not going to be live next week because of the MCS tournament,
mm-hmm.
I want to talk about it now because one common thing we see in the chat all the time, oh, these guys is cheesers. They spam the same play over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't going to talk about the RPO because I don't think you're going to see that in the tournament. So I want to talk about something that you are going to see. So a guy like myself, right? And honestly, my philosophy, period, is if it's working, why would you stop?
Correct.
All right. So let's just talk about a random spam play, verticals in any formation. Honestly, it doesn't just matter with whether it's bunch, whether it's trips, spread. Verticals is going to get spammed by all Madden players across the land. All right. So let's just kind of have a little conversation and discussion about that between myself in the chat. Chat, how do we feel about plays being overly ran, like being ran over and over and over?
I see
again?
you see
it all the time. Is that
correct.
Cheese or no cheese, chat?
Correct, because in a lot of franchise leagues, they would. What I seen actually somebody on Twitter tweeted and said competitive should have cooldowns on plays. How do y'all feel about that? Because that's basically what Boogs is talking about. Running the same play over and over. Do y'all feel like, hey, because I can't stop it because, I don't have the brain, what I'm saying, the functionality.
Hey, tread lightly with your words, sir.
What?
There's a few people in the chat that feel like it's cheese. So you really kind of talking to them.
I was talking to you.
Lightly.
I was talking to you.
All right?
You know what I'm saying? So do I say, hey, put a cooldown on the play and just wait till you run it again and dot me 5 plays later because I can't stop it? Or is it just cheese? He keep running the same play. Yes, I do keep running stock cover 3 or drop zone, but still, drop zone should stop everything. Look at it. The 4 deep blues go back, purples to yellow, nothing is open.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow I'm getting dotted.
So you think it's a good idea?
Honestly, I don't think it's a good idea. I've never been a fan of cooldowns because, like, a lot of times the way I learned to play the game, I would take a play and then I would organically change it off of there. So let's say if I got one play that had one route, I would start developing other routes to complement that route. You know what I'm saying? So that would be kind of difficult for my game style. But I have played in leagues, franchise leagues, where they do have cooldowns. I have played in leagues. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it's a hot button topic that gets the chat going. It gets people talking.
Big Preem said, learn to call more than 2 plays. The game shouldn't be who can exploit the game best. Is it exploiting because you run the same defense?
And the thing is, at the end of the day, I got to make the read. So one thing I'll tell you is that if I'm running, like I said, I use verticals as the example, because verticals is the most common play. I wish I had the stats. I mean, you work for EA. Can you do something to really get the statistics to see like how often
why do you keep throwing
called?
shots at me?
I was just wondering. I mean, because you the resident.
You listen. First of all,
we already found out you the reason why.
Okay, Chad. Now he bringing the beef to me when he should be bringing the beef to Clef, not me. You see what I'm saying? Talking about I work for EA, all that. Chad, come deal with you, man. Come deal with you,
man. I'm just trying to figure it out, brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
nah.
Yeah, like I think that if you can't stop it. So, for example, how many of us in the chat have watched an NFL game and I've watched the Patriots play and I've seen them call the same run play over and over. And specifically, it happened against the Bears. I saw a Bears game where they ran the same run over and over and over and over again, and the Bears couldn't stop it, and they flooded them.
And shout out to Slay. Hold on, I'm about to say.
Yeah, don't make sure you say that name right.
Shout out to Slay 32.
Yeah, okay.
Slay 32. He says my only problem is certain glitch plays find that actually manipulate the game. What do you have to say about that?
I don't feel that there's any glitch play that manipulates the game. Well, actually, I take it back. There's RPOs. RPOs need to RP go. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you. They need to go. Well, no, I take it back. They don't need to go. But right now, I'm not the biggest fan. I love the concept of it. I love RPOs for the game of Madden. I think it's dope. It adds some creativity to the game. It adds some new flair and spice to the game, to the play calls and stuff like that. It's just a little bit OP. All right, it's a little bit on the OP side. I'm not the biggest fan of the actual execution of RPOs in Madden currently. But overall, I like the thought of it. I love it being in the game. I just think it's not executed right. I think right now that's probably the only thing that you can really exploit and just somewhat glitch. I don't even say it's fully glitched. I wouldn't even take it that far as saying glitch. I would say it's an exploiting play. It's an exploiting play for sure. Loop blitz, I felt more so like loop blitz was more of at the end of the day, the whole purpose of a blitz, whether it's real life or Madden, is to manipulate the offense, the logic and the offensive line and the thought process of it. Okay, how we manipulate it in a video game, it's different because it's a video game. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's still the same principles and concept. It's still the same type of concept. We're taking the same approach. I'm just trying to manipulate your offensive line. So it's your job now to not get manipulated. Whether that's a blitz or you know what I'm saying? Whether that's a blitz or whether it is, a passing play or whatever the case may be. I don't think any plays offensively are really glitched or super cheesy aside from RPOs.
RPOs are tough to stop, but I think that's how they're supposed to be because it's a run pass option. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be difficult. It's going to put pressure on the users. It's going to put pressure on the defense because that split second, the lineman can't go up the field because you'll get too many linemen above the line of scrimmage. So, I feel like RPOs are supposed to be tough to stop.
Man, you're just a bum and you just want to call, bubblegum all day because you can't throw a dot. Make a read. All right? That's your problem. All right? That's the reason why we've been getting popped for 8 weeks straight.
Oh, my goodness.
Because you can't make a read. You're constantly turning the ball over.
No, I've been getting popped because you can't coach.
No,
period.
you don't listen.
Period.
That's your problem. You don't listen.
Listen, cheese or no cheese.
Can't win with them.
Can't
do it. Can't do it.
That's it. Cheese or no cheese, man.